Good morning. Please join me for coffee and vision oracle cards. Today I'm going to show you some of my portfolio. Some of my designs that led me to create the oracle cards. But the first challenge is to pour my coffee. Right. Now, without spilling this, that's the fluid level indicator to tell me, fluid level indicator, annoying but practical. Nice. Come on, let's go and have a look then. Oh, I needed that. Okay. Okay. Hello, Arthur. Yes, you hello, Arthur. Okay. I'm here. I'm still here. I'm putting you just there. I'm hoping that you'll stay there. Stay there. Stay there. You would not know. Okay. Good. No. Okay. Good. I wanted to also use meta glasses to read messages on the cards. That might be a bit ambitious for today. So my artwork, my art portfolio is this one is called Mother, and it's going to be, it's on the Vision Oracle box, which I haven't got handy. So I'm with my first baby, Jake. I've got 5 children. This is my first baby. And it's watercolour and pastels and charcoal. I like to use lots of mixed media. This is representing Mother. And this one is the brothers. This is purely oil pastels in this one, on a camping trip. Okay. There's 40 altogether in my portfolio. There's a lot of them. So they're all now made into cards. Something fell out of my oracle bag. It would probably be my little angel pendulum. So I'm going to shuffle the cards. I'm thinking of all you guys today. Thinking of kind of the card of the day, if you like. Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yes, it's Tuesday. Definitely Tuesday. Okay. Don't get bored. I'm shuffling. It has to be the right one. So I like this one very much. This one is reward. Reward. Yeah. This is my first guide dog. I had Stella about 20 years ago, and I was absolutely over the moon when guide dogs phoned me to say that she was going to be working with me, going to be training with me. She was a white, yellow Labrador, absolutely beautiful and the most loving dog you'd ever know. So when I'd had a road accident while crossing a road with my white cane and while trying to push my buggy with my son, Ernie inside, and all the Christmas shopping, I went flying over a car bonnet, and Ernie was hurt as well as a small baby, and we ended up going to hospital, and I had a fractured pelvis and he had some minor head injuries, and I'd been struggling for a long time with the sight loss, mobility side of it. And being brave every day and trying to get things done, which I did, you know, best I could do. And then one day flying over a car bonnet and having to go into hospital taught me a massive lesson that I had to apply to guide dogs, get myself a friend, a proper friend every day that was never going to let me down, ever, 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 never going to leave my side ever, and was going to be just my companion in life. So Stella, my reward. This is the card called Reward, for all of my efforts, teaching me that I needed to have a friend by my side. And she was like my first angel, really, Stella. She was the one that I communicated with in so many more ways than words. It was a physical, emotional, and of course sort of, you know, guide dog training, discipline way of working, but you know, we were very close. So no, she's been gone a few years now, but I still feel her around with me every day, certain times of the day more than others, sort of in the mornings and in the evenings, and her favourite place at the top of the stairs where she would like to watch for the front door. So that's my story with this one, Reward, and this is actually on this picture's taken when she's about to retire. She's quite not elderly, but she's showing that she's had enough of her work and she wants to take things a bit slower. So this is almost like a retirement photo picture. I have this on the wall in the hallway, and it is the cover of my book Journeys with Angels, actually, which I would talk to you about another day. So the message for this is stop struggling and being brave when you can have the help that you want. Look for the help in whatever way you can. Make sure you're with other people, or make sure you're making a date with a friend and sticking with those dates, making those dates with someone you no isn't going to let you down, someone that you've known for years maybe and have lost touch with, have stopped communicating with, things have got in the way, and it's as simple as that. Get back in touch with them. You know that they're good for you, you're going to be good together, there's no question about that. Come on, a quick text message, a quick phone call, it's not going to be a problem, is it? Get in touch with that friend again, get down to Costa, wherever you want to go, get down, have your hot chocolate and catch up with that person. Really important for you. Okay, so there's my cards there. And I'm going to put the cards down because I wanted to have a look at a picture that I did a little while ago, and it's something I pulled out today and it kind of really caught my attention. I wasn't really sure why, so I'd like you to have a look at this picture with me. Tell me what you think. It's a bit abstract, it's a bit out there, but I want a second opinion on this picture and whether you think it should be made into an oracle card. So I'm making my second set of oracle cards, which is most likely going to be about auras and energy, which is what I'm all about. So the image is of a naked lady. She's wearing dark glasses, which remind me of my meta glasses, actually. Meta glasses are the talking glasses, and they take videos and photographs and play music, send messages and so on. I'm not promoting meta glasses, but for somebody with sight loss, they make things just a little bit more comfortable and a bit more manageable. So I haven't given this picture a name. I'm trying to remember what it is like. So she's basically, she's naked, and actually I think I was thinking of myself. It's been a dream world when I was painting this. It is a watercolour, and I think colouring pencils. It's a dream-like image of sight loss and what can be achieved when vision isn't involved. So using the imagination instead of vision and being creative with the mind. That's what this is saying, that's what this is representing. And because she's naked, I think about nakedness as someone that's comfortable in themselves. They've got nothing to hide. So nothing to hide there, is there? Nothing to hide at all. So, you know, the nakedness is showing a confidence in being who you are, isn't it? And the colours and the dreams, and there's lights and shapes and so on, the potential for new possibilities, and never giving up and letting everything continue to grow and develop. What do you think about this one? Let me know, because I haven't actually shown this to anyone yet, and in the future I would like it to be an oracle card. What do you think this oracle card would mean? What do you think the wording would need to be on it? What does this mean to you? And when designing a set of oracle cards, for the first set, it was all about emotions. I had 40 cards, and I wanted the emotions to be in focus, not dominating thoughts and feelings every day. Emotions are helpful. When they dominate, they're out of control and too much. So my first oracle cards were about that. So you know, there's also, you know, it's tied in with mother, father, children, friends, lovers. So the emotions tied in with all those sort of people in your life, finances, new projects. So all these different aspects coming up in the oracle cards. that life can throw your way, and it's a way of using the emotions successfully to get where you need to be without the emotions dominating. Well, that's the end of my coffee. Go on then, I'll do another card. Okay. Making use of the quiet time in the house actually today. I've been out in my sheds a few times this week. I've really enjoyed getting it the way that I want it. It's very nice out there at the moment, especially with the autumn leaves falling everywhere. I've been trying to keep it warm out there as well because I plan to use it a lot more over the winter. Okay. Nothing's actually feeling like it wants to stop and say hello to me here. When shuffling the cards, it's important to wait for the feeling, that one. That the card is saying, hey, stop there, this is your message today. I was just talking about this finances. This, have a look, okay. So it's a sleeping child, one of my boys, who's now 16, William. So he's sleeping and he's waiting for the tooth fairy, and he's fallen asleep while waiting. The tooth fairy is behind his pillow, a glowing light, and we'll be swapping the tooth for a pound coin. And they'll be down the sweet shop, so he'll be at the sweet shop in the morning, I'm sure. So that'll be something for him to look forward to. The tooth fairy, looking at finances in a childlike point of view. And we do a lot of worrying about finances. I mean, everything is a struggle to afford, and food prices, going out holidays, it's much more than we were paying for before. So do we stop doing these things? Do we reduce what we eat? Do we not do the holidays? What does the card say to me? What do you think? Or do we just get on with things anyway? What do we do? So when I see this, I see the finance as being like a blanket of protection, really. And if the blanket is removed, we're not protected anymore. The finances are like the protection. So protect that blanket, protect that cover. Don't let it go thin and sparse. Don't let holes get worn away into it. Keep that protection over your family. But make sure they're pulling their weight too. It doesn't have to be always up to you to bring in the money. There's other ways. Look at other ways for other people to bring in money. That might be a difficult ask. There are other ways, even if somebody else can't help financially. There are other ways to bring money in, or to, I want to say, cut corners. That's a very old-fashioned saying. I don't like that saying either. Cut corners. Cut corners. What is it every day that you could make do without, or do something differently? I don't know if I need any more blankets in my own cupboard or cushions in my cupboard. I'm not going to buy any more this year. I'm going to make do with what I've got. I don't need any more shoes in my wardrobe. I've got plenty, thank you very much. Probably enough that I could do with for 2 years. You know, and actually getting rid of things makes you find what's hidden underneath. So not buying the new things, but maybe filtering things that you don't actually need and enjoying something that you found, which is a surprise, something uncovered. So we're going back to the blanket again, the financial covering. Uncover what you've already got. You might find a treasure that you can be using now instead of buying something new. What's in your loft that you can get out and use rather than buying something new? You might find yourself a new project up there, something you've forgotten completely about, and something that you can get down and maybe use or display in your home. The old photographs that might need framing and putting up, bringing back memories. Uncover things. The finances and saving money can be a way of letting you dig a bit deeper, not maybe digging deeper into your pockets, but dig deeper into what you've already got. You'll be surprised at what you find. Let me know what you might have uncovered by being careful with money and sifting through things. Let me know, I'd be interested. And it'd be lovely if you could subscribe to my channel. I'm doing more of these videos now, much more regularly. I'm really enjoying chatting to you about the things that I'm doing. As a therapist and a blind therapist, it means the world to me to be able to share stuff, because it's not easy, and doing little videos is a way that I can do it without having to try and do something like, I don't know, a website. It's only me, and I'm not really able to do that successfully, and it would take me years and years. So maybe in a few years there will be a proper website. I do have one that's basic, but it needs work. So a few years time it might be up and running properly. Vision Oracle, this is the back of the cards. Intuitive therapy, that's me, and my name's Emelye. And join me again another time, please. It'd be lovely to have coffee with you.